Third and Long is brought to you by Envision Custom Renovations. Transform your home into luxury living.
Welcome to Third and Long. Today we're going to talk a few things with Coach Dave Dickenson. First, on how he dresses. Second, on how he eats pizza. Welcome to Third and Long. Mike Lownsbrough, Dave Dickenson. A couple of things we want to promote. First of all, we're at Supreme Menswear, and man, you look good.
I like this one. I like these colors. I don't think they necessarily, I think they fit me perfect. Yeah, maybe they make me look a little older, but I love it.
Yeah.
A little bit more exquisite.
You had
that word.
Oh, that's a
Sleek.
nice word. That's pretty big, but it's nice.
Maybe a little bit affluent. Another nice word on that. Those are the words I see when this suit comes around.
You didn't
I like
sleep
it.
last night, eh? You just kind of
Actually, I didn't. I had so many plays in my mind. Oh my God, I don't sleep well.
Don't you?
No.
Yeah.
Things are in my, I got to go work to do. I got to get up to go do it. And then I look, it's 3:30 and I can't fall back asleep. Then I elbow the wife. Nope. So it's just a tough night.
I elbow the wife and nope. That's great. All right, so this week, but maybe that's one you should put in the wardrobe because the guys come on here and they gave you a rough time for not dressing well enough. No excuse now.
My goal
Yeah.
is to get into the Grey Cup.
Yeah.
And I'm going to rock a nice new suit from right here.
Good.
Menswear. And I've got about 3 or 4 that I really like this year. So
Take them.
this one's up there though.
Run with them. Yeah.
Thank you. I could use it. You're right. I think
we're going to suit you
wardrobe
up.
needs to get updated a little bit.
We're going to suit you and Bo up, so we'll bring both of you on one night. And
Oh, Bo has so many clothes.
I know,
mean,
but we promised them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
Bo
so,
gets what Bo wants.
Yeah, so you too. Now,
all right.
this week, Nick's Pizza, our favorite pizza place in town, we're going to, Jerry Forbes and I do another show that you've been part of. Thanks for that. And we're
doesn't get as many followers as this one. No, Forbesy there. Does it get more? He's killing me.
Yes, sorry to tell you
Forbes.
that.
He is, yes. I guess he's
It's not
in there.
Forbes.
No, it's you.
No,
But you're in
not.
both.
No.
So what's the difference here?
Just teasing. So we're going to have a pizza eating competition at McMahon, and it should be good. Offense against defense. Who can eat the Nick's pizza the fastest?
We love this. Next to us, first off, they're big supporters of us. We have our pregame meal there.
Yeah.
They throw us like prime rib, chicken, pasta, salads. It's outstanding. But when we get pizza, no doubt the best pizza. Like it's amazing pizza. So I think the big boys will really slam it. But it is filling. It's not like these little skinny crusts, and they got so many toppings. So we'll see how it shapes up.
I got 2 great stories regarding pizza at Nick's. When Rickman owned it, he'd take the guys out and probably use someone else's credit card. But he'd pay everyone to eat, and then Steve Taylor, the backup quarterback.
Yeah, Nebraska.
He'd order 2 pizzas to take home.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, story on him. He used to steal socks from Gio too, so that doesn't surprise me that he grabs the pizzas.
Favorite was I'm trying to think of the guy. Rob Forbes was his name. Speaking of,
He was him.
He was. Do you?
No.
No, he's a running back before your time, probably before you were born.
Uh-oh.
But so what he did, he'd have a few drinks at Nick's, and he said, "You guys deliver?" He goes, "Yeah." So he said, "Okay, I need you to deliver this to his address." And then he said, "But you have to let me know because I need a ride home. I don't want to take a cab."
So in the delivery, just jump in with the delivery.
He
off
goes
we
in
go.
with the delivery guy. He pays for the pizza, doesn't have to pay for a cab. So great.
Better, yeah. Definitely.
So great stories
smart
come
man.
out of Nick's. I want to ask you one question on this segment, though. The XFL has a draft, and they say they have a pool of 1,000 people coming up next week. That's a lot of football players that could be up here. It's got to be a concern.
Well, we expanded our practice roster with, I brought 5 new guys in, and we had a bunch of guys that we were really hoping to bring up this year. Guys that we'd had our eyes on for a couple years. Whether they've been in the NFL and now been cut, a lot of them then tried that AAF or whatever it was, and we thought now we're going to get them. And the XFL is telling all these guys don't sign in Canada. We will have a great league going next year. I would like to think Canadian Football League has a pretty nice job and a great career, but it is tougher for the U.S. guys to leave, when they maybe have a team close to home, more family and friends can watch them. It's a concern. I love football. It is a big-time competition to get players. We want the best players, but we also got a lot of guys committed up here and love the game, and I think the product is excellent. But we definitely need that new blood, and hopefully we can still find them.
It's once they experience it that they change their attitude, because a lot of people don't know much about it.
Well, I don't know much about Canada. I mean, I'm a U.S. guy. I live in Montana, and I didn't even know a lot about Canada. I came up to Calgary in '94 because I was dating a Canadian girl. So that was basically the only time I came to Calgary. We would sneak across the border every now and again to
steal.
Nah,
that's what
play
they call
baseball. No, Lethbridge. Didn't spend any time. But you're right.
Yeah.
And what they needed to understand is how, in my opinion, how good people take care of you up here in Canada. And I know the U.S. has got some good positive things too, but besides the weather, I think Canada's as nice as anywhere to live.
What about the ratio? How's it going to change next year with the so-called Mexican imports or German imports or what? Now, do they have to have one of those guys playing on the team next year for sure?
We got one on team already. We're supposed to have two next year. I like it. My thought, though, is why aren't the global guys competing against both Canadians and Americans? Right now, it's just against Americans. And let's just be honest, just like competing against Canadian hockey, it's tougher. So maybe the rules can get tweaked a little bit, but let's bring them along, and you'll find some good players.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Eat up.
Okay.